broadcast live.
Yo, what up? Yeah, the name is Fosta Juliano, aka Mr. Doe, from way back when, old school cat. You know how it is, man. The main purpose of the journey today is to get a feature verse from one of the biggest artists to come out of South Africa, Proverb. On one of my songs, the song is called Judgmental. The song is actually addressing two main things in its subject matter. Two reasons, huh? Yeah. One is that I think we choose not to trap.
Yes.
As an old school rapper, right? We came off, something
Really
different.
rap.
Yeah. But we can do it.
Sure.
So the first reason I went for this was just to flex and say I can do it as well.
Okay.
And in fact, I can do it better than most.
You.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then the second thing is...
Go on.
I'm judging all these new cats. If not delivering, trap 'em. If not good enough, I ask 'em. Cause new school don't mean trashing. Niggas need to hit the gas and up the stakes and bring the passion. Good music before the fashion. Otherwise I'm steady blasting. So the second thing that we addressed on this song is that good nowadays, like someone creates a style and everyone else follows it.
Right.
Regardless of content or
anything,
or substance in it or anything, you know what I'm saying? So the chorus is basically saying, you gotta have the swag, you gotta have, but the music is still whack. The bars, there's no bars. You know what I'm saying? So now I wanted to flex bars on a trap beat. You know what I'm saying? And hip hop is supposed to be like a rebellious thing. It's supposed to be like a thing about leaders and breaking boundaries and whatever, and being different, basically. So yes, the genre will be similar because it's a subgenre or whatever. But we don't all have to sound the same. And it would be nice, to drop some good subject matter on it, some good substance on it. And you know how I do, man. I drop bars, man. I'll refer back to my first Channel O award, Hot to Death, man. It was bars on bars on bars. It was hard, Even the chorus was simple, catchy, but still it was hard. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what I'm doing on this trap beat. The song was produced by a young fella, one of our new producers. He's only been on the scene for like 2 years in Bots, Hey, but he's got, his CV is big right now, man, because he's dropping major production, If I'm going to go lyrical on it, as I always do, who better to get than Proverb himself,
Please forgive me, gents. I have to pay for curtains real quick. As soon as I've processed it, then I'll be all here 100%.
As it is, we've got a number of collabos, just going back to the story about a young, the album is actually about the life of a young man nowadays, as it is, the good, the bad, I address all those. The album is titled AllINeed, and like I'm saying, it's all about the life of a young man in Gaborone, which is where I'm from, in Botswana, which is where I'm from, but I think it's also, relative to South Africa, to Swaziland, to Namibia, to Southern Africa in general. And speaking of which, we've also got another song that we've recorded with Reason, produced by one of our prominent producers back in Gabs. His name is BK Proctor. He's actually also on the hook, and the song is called To The World. So basically, we're spreading out to the world from this region of ours. We've got myself from Botswana, we've got Reason from South Africa, and we've got Master P and Mosaic from Swaziland, you know. And these guys are like the biggest in their regions as well, man. So, you know, the track is gonna be popping off, you know. It has a nice Afro like feel to it, you know, but it's still hip hop, you know. That's my essence, you know, hip hop. Yeah, so that one should also hit the sweet spot, you know what I'm saying? As it is, you know, I've spoken about the international features, but you know, the home features, you know, I don't want to say local, man, because local sounds local. The home features from Botswana, I've got you know, I tried to do it differently. I didn't want to get like your typical features or the expected features. So I got a couple of cats that you wouldn't think of. You know, you're going to hear it and you're going to be like, ah, yeah, that dude. Oh, he's nice, you know. For example, I've got Big L Wasikai. You know, people back in Bots know who he is, you know. Who else do I got on the album? I've got Linkster, the golden boy Linkster, you know, he always drops bars, man. You know, in fact, I'm thinking of maybe re-recording my song with him because he's a problem, you know. HT, how can I forget, man? The current single, which is actually, it's buzzing right now because we're getting airplay in Zambia and Malawi. You know, with this song, the current single titled All I Know.
This is all I know now, this is all I know. Susaka the 80s, Mahatsa di Katara, Mino Chelitse, Bedisans di Ratara, Ready Tabaka, Kamifuta Kaoraya, Kawela Momaraton, Limino Kawanya.
Yeah, so we've got HT, we've got Press Beats, you know, the legendary Press Beats, he's also on production. We've got K-Boss, you know, one of the heavyweights of our music industry in Bots, man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Why you gotta be so whack? Why you gotta be so whack? How you gonna be so whack?
Alright. Again, man. Hit record on this damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hit record on this thing, man.
Let's go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
How you gonna be so whack? No boss, all you do is that. How you gonna be so whack? From the minute you get the boss to talk, you gonna be forced to watch. I'm listening to a force of thoughts. Deliver some listen, committee across the board. And the mission is the force of thoughts. Trying to get kids to thinking, show bits to miss the link, and dish it out like the kitchen sink. What's the scoop? Trying too hard to get that clarity, man. So I'm not.
Yeah, thinking about the delivery, yeah. Yeah, get it ready. Poking at him. Get the rapper agitated. Bring out that Hulk. Yeah.
It's a slice of knowledge like a low bread. To get to level higher than a cokehead. At the moment, job slower than a moped. So I declare it a code red. It's a state of emergency. And that's why I have to create with the urgency. And place to the third degree. Cause half of you lames are just faking this hurting me. You're mistaking it purposely. You're wasting your words when you're laying your verses weak. Not raising the murder scene. Cause I'm murdering beats and I'm playing them verbally.
That's my favorite thing. Oh. Yeah, even the rain is coming down. Yes. And as I said, my last line on the verse, make it rain. He's making it rain, man.
Let's get some air up in here, man.
You don't want to add lib or anything? You cool with it?
You know what?
Straight up
Let
like
me tell you. I think because I'm double timing so much.
Yeah.
You're only gonna clutter it by trying to do that.
Yeah.
So if you wanna have any kind of chance of enjoying any kind of clarity, you wanna maybe leave it as is. That's kind of my
Alright.
feeling. You know what I mean?
How you gonna be so whack? No boss, all you do is that. How you gonna be so whack? From the minute you get the boss to talk, you gonna be forced to watch. I'm listening to a force of thoughts. Deliver some listen, committee across the board. And the mission is the force of thoughts. Trying to get kids to think and show bits to miss the link. And dish it out like the kitchen sink. What's the script with ink? Push it to the end and hit the brink. I say, grow from a prince to king.
Thanks, bro. Thanks,
You
man.
satisfied with this one,
I
yeah?
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Huh?
So my main man Fosta Juliano came all the way from Botswana, to come and get a verse from your boy. So what an absolute privilege it was. The concept was very specific and very clear. The beat, however, was not. Typically we are boom bap cats from the boom bap generation, but it's always nice, man, to show cats who dabble in other things that we too can. Just because we don't doesn't mean that we cannot. So it was very nice to flex on this beat a little bit from a flow point of view, but primarily from a content point of view.
Was it worth it?
Oh, definitely, man. Isn't even a question. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, this man is, he represents excellence in many ways. But of course, we're here on a hip hop, on a hip hop tip. You know what I'm saying? So, it's what I expected, man. An excellent verse. You know what I'm saying? It's got everything that I told you guys about before. It's got the substance in it, the content first and foremost, and then the delivery, man. What can I say? He stays dropping jewels, man. I was gonna say bars, but it's jewels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Maximum respect, my brother.
All the way. All the way.
More concerned about your swag. How you gonna be so wild? Mumbling words and you say that you rap.
Broadcast live